Okay, so I came here today because I kind of wanted to just talk to y'all real briefly about. I'm here. It's oh my God. I just wanted to give some information over that has come to me, which is, excuse me. What are you doing? I wanted to come and share some major information with y'all. It's actually quite muy important. It's very important. Okay, so you know how it's the law of attraction, it's the law of assumption, it's all this stuff. But if you pull it out of if you pull the laws, I don't know about the law. I'm trying to see what the law of assumption is flowing in. Because the 12 laws are the 12 laws, and then there are things that kind of break off from that. And other people are calling things that laws that are not necessarily laws. I have learned that. But let's just get into this. When it comes to creating, attracting, having, being something in your life, the way in which you do that is the how. A lot of us are caught up in business plans, businesses. I'm the astrology person, spiritual work, stuff like that. People are caught up in that. But there are so many things out here that make it so that you are attracting to you what it is that you want to attract. And the things that most people want to attract to themselves are held in abeyance from them because they really think that the steps are much more involved than what they are. When you have Abraham saying, you know what you don't want, so you know what you do want, knowing what you do want is the how of your process. That's just, it is really that simple. When you understand that you are connected to God directly, and that you have a higher self that is helping to mitigate that process, or the higher self, it just depends on the person's interpretation, is, hello everyone, welcome. The higher self is your guide. It just depends on everybody's interpretation. Once you realize that, you're observing life come to you. Because now no more, you are a co-creator, a co-conspirator with Source, with God. You are working with this energy. And in working with this energy, you are bringing things to you by noticing them. That's what everybody was getting stuck on with the law of attraction. Oh, I noticed it, now what do I go and do? There is no now, what do I go and do? It's just notice it. It's pay attention to it coming right into you. Look for it coming right into you. This is not a hard concept, but it is for those that are going, so where am I looking? Am I looking in my email? You're looking through your third eye. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I think that I think that sometimes it's extremely important. Hello. It's extremely important to realize that when you are trying to bring things to you, you're trying to carve out the life that you want to carve out for yourself. It can happen, like a lot of people look at visualization. Visualization is part of that process of what I'm talking about, but it kind of isn't. It's almost like more so of a feeling. And when you start to understand the laws of the universe, you understand this energy is always working for you. The other side is always working too. So if you decide to pay attention to the negatives in life, which is really a big generalization, and I hate to put it that way. Let's say this. You decide to pay attention to your electric bill that's coming to the home. And it's much more than what you normally pay this month. You need to be paying attention to and noticing that you have everything you need for that electric bill this month. It's not going to dent into anything. And then people go, oh, that's just simple. I have to make enough money. But see, then that's you stepping into a process that's not necessarily yours. All you need to do is see it. You just need to see it coming into you, coming into your sphere of influence, coming into your life. Once you can do that, you're turning your life around. You're literally turning your life around. Now, you don't need to complete the process of revamping your body via nutrition, working out, whatever you see that coming into you, and the energy starts to present itself where it's just like, it's a beautiful day outside. I've got time this morning and I'm up and I'm have energy. Let me lace up and go ahead on out and do something. Hello, hello. Um, that's the next thing. And these are the things that you're doing, doom, 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 one right behind each other. And that's how that vortex starts to move and move and move and move. And you don't put more attention on one thing, because then it's like you're expecting one spoke of the wheel to turn the wheel. There's a whole bunch of energy turning that wheel. And so therefore, it is important to realize that you have the ability, you are the spinning of your vortex. You are that energy moving. And that energy moving is about you getting up and actually propelling yourself through your life and not making things happen, but attracting that energy to you. Things are just going to happen and you will find the energy, find the resources. You will observe them coming right into you and be like, oh, and there it is. That happens. Wow. Message Google restricted you on their own, man. So it's really super important that you understand it's all coming to you. What you focus on from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing is your vortex moving. It's always moving, right? If you decide to focus on all the things you want to get done in one day, then also meditate, then also remember the things that you're grateful for that you already have, and then continue to move through and affirming and understanding that you are a co-creator. You're not just this person sitting and waiting for life to happen to you. That's just not how it works. Life is always a happening. And as life is happening, your vortex is moving. And as your vortex is moving, hello, as your vortex is moving, things are pushing. Things are pushing and they're pushing fast. And then things start to pop out of it and appear in your life faster. I thought I'd come and share that. I don't have a lot to say today. Feeling a little under the weather, but also feeling very grateful. Because this came to me while I was out walking. See y'all later. Have a very good day. Enjoy your day.